Cobra R? Kinda. So now looking at it, you can kind of see that it's there. All the pieces, the wide body fenders, front and rear, the fascia. Of course, I did change the headlights and added in the LED protectors. And then I have not added the Cobra R bumper. That is still up above, hanging from the roof, but soon enough I'm going to start cutting that baby up and putting it on. So that brings us to version 2.0 of the wide body. Now again, if you guys have followed on Facebook and Instagram, you know the intent of this is to push myself as a fabricator and to kind of correct some of the things I don't like on the current fiberglass kit. Some of the gaps I don't like, some of the fit I don't like. You know, if you follow this series, I really struggled to get these front ones to fit exactly like I wanted. They fit great now, but it was a struggle to get there, and something I don't know that I would do again. I probably would, but it was a tough one at the time. So as you can see, the sketches here hanging on the whiteboard behind me are what I've released out on Instagram and Facebook. We're going to kind of go through those one by one, and you guys can throw your feedback down, what you like, what you don't like. Some of you guys have already said on Instagram and Facebook the things you do and do not like, and a couple of these, well, you actually haven't seen until today. So this is the first sketch I initially released out of kind of what I was thinking. Now again, we're going to keep the upper grille and upper fascia here. We're going to add in the 2000 Cobra R on the bottom. And then if you remember looking at one of my IMSA photos that I shared out, you'll notice around the headlight that they actually have some covers here. Now these are going to be built in, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some brackets that a piece of Lexan or plexiglass can mount to, and these are actually going to be built in. They'll be clear plastic with black around the edges, and they're going to cover the headlights. Now beyond the headlight covers, the lower bumper, we are going to take care of some cooling. Now I've always been concerned that if I go any higher on horsepower in that, I don't know that the radiator is going to be able to keep up pushing it hard on autocross or with even some open lapping things. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in some hood venting or some venting louvers here. Now I've already been in contact with a company that is going to make a set of these. They're going to be built specifically for my hood, but they're going to fit the OEM 79 to 82 hoods. So if you guys can't find anything other than universal parts, this company will be offering those sets. So I will have a center section which will be 2 vents. I will then put in some extras on the side here. And I'd also kind of tinkered with putting in the Fox logo that I use for the WideFox and for Basin Motorsports somewhere on the car as kind of an IMSA theme. So again, we're going to cut vents for the side here on the side of the hood. We're going to put 2 in the center, 1 on each side. Now it's going to maximize cooling through the front, through the Be Cool radiator I already have in here. It's a 3-row, and then I won't have to worry about a lot of heat getting built up under the hood. They're going to look fantastic on here. Headlight covers, big Cobra R grille in the front, and that's also going to tie into the new wide body fenders that I plan to build for the WideFox. So the next one I had released out was a complete rear of the car. Now everything else here is going to be OEM. So OEM taillights. I plan on doing something funky with the stop lamps. I may do a charcoal cover over this. Not a plastic, that's already manufactured, but I think I might do just some tinting over this with some X's in it to kind of give kind of like a, I don't know, futuristic, cyberpunk, whatever you want to call it, version to the taillights. I'm also looking at doing a spoiler here on the trunk. Now this may be 2 different versions or 3 different versions, but it's something simple like a blade spoiler about 5 inches tall, and I'm looking at different kind of mounts